First on Fox tonight, right now the folks who run a Murfreesboro charity which helps homeless people could really use some help themselves.
The Way of Hope shelters nearly 50 women and children every single night, but it faces challenges that go a whole lot farther than you'd probably ever imagine. Fox 17's Roger Susanin here now at the Way of Hope in Murfreesboro. Roger?
Well, good night, guys. And, you know, tonight the shelter is here at the St. Rose of Lima Church. You can see behind me, this is where all the folks just ate their dinner. But if you turn around, I want to show you a little more here. This is the kitchen. This is where they actually prepared the meal for all of the disadvantaged women and children who stay here. And if you look through that darkened room, dozens of homeless women and children are sleeping. Now, the mission never changes, but the location does. Little London is pretty awesome. He can throw a ball really far. And he's always ready to lend a helping hand, even if he doesn't think he needs much assistance himself.
All right, you do it, dude.
But the truth is, the little guy could use a little help. You see, he's homeless. Luckily, he has a place to stay here at the Way of Hope.
He's just happy that we're somewhere, you know. He's just happy that he's in an environment that he can be himself, and have fun.
The Way of Hope is a traveling shelter in Murfreesboro, which helps homeless women and children like London. In a way, it's a homeless shelter because it doesn't have a permanent base. Tonight, the shelter is at the St. Rose of Lima Church.
It is so gratifying to know each night that these women and children are safe.
Bradley Blomgren is the director of Way of Hope. Each night, he finds a church willing to provide shelter for as many as 50 people. He also helps line up the volunteers who cook and serve dinner before bedtime. It's gratifying, sure, but it's also difficult.
There's a lot of risk factors that are involved in transporting up to 50 people daily and try to get the kids to school when we're at different church every night.
Brad says aside from Nashville, Middle Tennessee only houses between 6 and 8 families in permanent shelters. His dream is to change that by finding a space where Way of Hope can be based 365 days a year.
That, I think, would help them to be able to focus their energy in more constructive ways.
Brad says the need is growing, and as London and his mom could tell you, the stakes couldn't be higher.
If it wasn't for them, my son and I would be on the streets.
And if you saw the way that London was running around, he's definitely sleeping well tonight. About 15 kids are sleeping here in this shelter. By the way, if you want to help, go to wayofhope.net. They say they could use, aside from money, just about everything that a woman would need. Reporting live in Murfreesboro, Roger Susanin, Fox 17 News.